This week's homework is to do an investigation using an Excel spreadsheet. And the investigation's over here on the right hand side. If we click on the investigation, this is what it looks like. So what I'd like you to do is, first of all, you're going to watch the video, which will give you the instructions of how to do the task, and you click here to find the video. After that, you'll need to find the data, so click here for the data, and then you're going to use the formulas in Excel to find the mean and the standard deviation for the two sets of data. You're then going to go to a pre-prepared Excel spreadsheet, so click here, and from there you can draw two box plots. When you've done the box plots, take a screenshot. Alternatively, if you don't know how to do that, you could do a photo with your camera and then send it to yourself, and you are going to attach that to the spreadsheet. And then after that, you're going to use your box plots and your answers to part 1 or question 1 to compare the two sets of data, which is the weights of chicks on two different diets. And then after that, you're going to upload your findings here. So first of all, I'm going to click on the data, and in my case, and you may see this, you may not, you have to click here to see the spreadsheet, and then if I open it, have to wait for it to download. It can be slow from Study Smart, and then enable editing. Now very often this happens when you do it the first time, but if you close it and then open it again, it should open normally and quite quickly. So that's our spreadsheet. Now here's the data. So we've got chicks on a normal diet and we've got chicks on a high protein diet, and I'm just going to move that over there. So if we want to find the mean, we can go to formulas, and then if I go to more functions and statistical, then we can find the average, and this is the mean average. So it then asks me which data I want to do it for. I'm just going to cancel that. If I click here instead, so I don't want to take away one of the data points. So if I go to statistical again and average, if I then scroll down the data that I want to find the average for, I can then check that the numbers are what I thought and then go OK. And that gives me the mean. And you might want to write down mean. And then to do the standard deviation, again, more formulas, statistical, and if you scroll down, you should be able to find standard deviation. And then if you highlight the numbers that you want to find the standard deviation for, and then press OK, and then you've got the standard deviation. Now going back to the task, if I go to number 2, we're going to the pre-prepared Excel spreadsheet to draw some box plots. So if I click here, and then if I open it up here, again open. Now in this one, it's made with something called macros, and you might have to enable macros. You should get a window that will ask you to enable, and it's going to be a read-only file. So I'm just going to make that a bit bigger. I've still got my other file open, so if I make that one a bit bigger. Now I'm going to I don't need 3 of them, so I can probably delete the third one, and I'm just going to change these 2 box plots. So if I minimize that and get my data, so if I highlight that and if I right click and copy and then go back to the box plots, so what I can do here, if I highlight that data and then right click and paste, I think I don't need those 3 there, so I'll delete them. I've then got a box plot for that data, and I'm going to do the same for the other set of data. And then I need to take a screenshot of this, so you can use the print screen button on your keyboard. And I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. Alternatively, you can do that with your telephone and then send the picture to yourself. So I'm going to copy that and then I'm going to put that into my other spreadsheet, which is here. If I right click and paste that in, and then I've got my box plot. Now you'll have 2 box plots here, and so you'll be able to compare your 2 box plots. So going back to the instructions, you've now done number 3, which is drawing the box plots, and you've taken a screenshot. You're now going to compare, which is number 4, and then upload, save it and upload it here. So you're going to get an upload your homework here section when you open up the investigation. So I hope that's clear. If it's not clear, then please ask in the lesson, and you've got until next Monday to complete the task.